We're starting the fourth quarter of action. 15 minutes left in this game, and Buena Vista's got some work to do. They trail by 15 points, and they've got a 3rd and 7 in their way of getting to their destiny, which would be their first ever American Conference victory.
And right now, something that you really have to look to mix up is now that you have the win at your front, Coe Miller is going to have to utilize a lot of short slant routes and bubble screens, which they do usually have a very nice job of figuring out how to be very successful with those, as they showed, especially against Hamlin. Concordia, they did a nice job of doing it. So now utilize those bubble screens and those short in routes.
A handoff to Josh Wurge, who's brought down in the backfield. Actually, I believe Coe Miller kept it himself. And it's been interesting this evening. It's very atypical as to what Grant Bullring's typical motive is. He likes to throw the ball on 3rd and long situations. Today, he's been opting to run the ball.
But again, we can't be such a one-dimensional team right now, especially with the American Rivers Conference. Everybody knows Coach Bullring's MO at this point is throw, throw, throw. You got to have a little bit of a pass here, especially in the Midwest. A run offense is so crucial, and we've seen that a lot in the Big Ten as well, where you have a lot of Midwest teams do run, run, run.
Miller back to pass, a tight spiral intended for Matt Ingve. A flag falls down on the play. The ball falls harmlessly incomplete. We'll have to wait, because if that flag's against Buena Vista, that's a turnover on downs. The officials will converge to see what the official call is. Here it comes.
Holding on the defense, number 30. That's a 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
A big-time break for the Buena Vista Beavers as the Cohawks middle linebacker Terrence Hall is called for a defensive holding. The Beavers have now got something that I'd call a must-score situation. They've been given a lot of gifts by this Cohawks defense, and they've got to come through to fruition in this situation.
And a 10-yard drive extension right there on a pass interference is not something you want if you're a Cohawk defense after getting a stop. That would have been 4 straight stops that you had Buena Vista on to get the ball back and try to add some more points to your already big lead.
And a false start against the Buena Vista offensive line. That was Sean Jolson who crosses the line of scrimmage.
Number 72 in the offense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Offensive penalties still seeming to struggle with this Buena Vista team right now, as after getting that 10 yards, it now pushes you back to 5, so now you're at a 1st and 15, and you really do, like I agree with you, this is a must-score drive.
You have to. With 14:20 left in this fourth quarter, you're trailing by 15, and let's see what Coe Miller dials up. A fullback in the backfield to protect Miller. He throws downfield. A tight spiral caught by Eric Pacheco, going out of bounds at the 19-yard line. That will not quite move the chains, but at least get you a 10-yard gain for a 2nd and 5.
Coe Miller read outside blitz all the way and was able to find a way to step up into the pocket and deliver a nice strike. And Coe has been doing such a very good job of disguising that and then finally adding some pressure to Coe Miller, who hasn't been very successful through the air. And it has just been a very weird game for Coe Miller, as he's only 8 of 20 now with 52 yards.
And a good job by Matt Ingve picking up that block, as he also recognized that blitz. Miller, play action, rolls out to the left. He's got a man, but instead he pump fakes. Now rolling out to the right, a big-time block by Sean Jolson. Miller jukes a defender. One more, and he comes into the end zone. Touchdown, Buena Vista. What a run by Coe Miller.
And we have said it all day long, you cannot outlast his legs. And let's go to this replay right here, as, man, what a break. A very broken play. You saw like a Johnny Manziel type, and just unbelievable way to find the end zone for Coe Miller.
Miller dodges not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different Cohawks. Watch him on this play.
Great job of identifying that. Coming around the corner, a big block, like you said, by Sean Jolson. 1 juke move, 2 juke moves here, and able to find his way to the blue end zone.
5 different men tried to bring him down. Not one of them was successful. 14 minutes flat left in this ball game, and the Buena Vista offense needs a 2-point conversion. Miller rolling out to the right. He throws it and gets a completion. Diving is Josh Lang. Did he get it in? The 2-point conversion is successful. Joshua Lang, with only his 3rd reception of his career, makes the biggest play of the ball game.
Nice rollout, delivers a clean strike, and then the pop just not enough to get Lang out of bounds. able to stretch it across the pylon, and a very crucial score there. Now the Buena Vista defense with 14 minutes left needs to step up, and this comeback is starting to be realized here at J. Leslie Rawlings Stadium.
What a play by Josh Lang. How do you have the presence of mind to do something just like that? Let's send it down to the sideline where Guy Tannenbaum has a report for us.
Guy Tannenbaum reporting from the sidelines. Once again, we have a quick injury report to give to you guys. Colby Laughlin, as you saw, got hit at the end of the first half, jogged off the field under his own power, but he came back onto the field for the second half without a helmet and without pads on, so he will not be returning in this game. Trinity Carapani also was helped off the field earlier in this half. He is sitting on the trainer's table, and he has gotten attention the duration of this quarter. He is questionable as well. Just saw a run by Cole Miller. The Beavers are back in this game, 21-14. Back up to the guys in the booth.
Thank you very much, Guy, for that sideline report. We've been wondering what was happening to them. That's another big offensive loss. Back to kick it is Jackson Smith. It goes end over end, fielded at the 20 by Alfaro. He runs out of bounds at the 30, brought down and forced out of bounds by Darian Beauregard. Good play by the Buena Vista special teams. Now it's crunch time for the defense. No more points can be allowed.
And with a little bit of a bird's eye view, as Guy said, Trinity has been sitting down on the trainer's table so far with 13 minutes and 58 seconds left. Right now is not the time that you want him to be sitting on the trainer's table, and his foot looks to be acting up again as he was taken out a couple of games ago with a foot injury, so that has plagued him again. So hopefully the big man can return back as a very big key to this Buena Vista team.
Buena Vista was out a couple of defenders last week. This week out at least. Charlie Flickinger now lose your number one tackler and an offensive lineman. Quentin White looking to throw down the field. He'll check down to Mitch Stopko, who spins off a Buena Vista tackle before he's brought down by Tanner Frost, whose name we've been saying a whole lot today.